I'd gone out on one of those long walks, and it was, I think, late evening or something, and it was really breezy, and I was just having a conversation with Jesus, um, and saying to Jesus, like, I want to be really willing to do anything that you want me to do. Um, and I remember Jesus asking me really clearly, like, does that include like talking to people about your sexuality, like admitting to people that you're
Mm.
gay? And I was like, oh, maybe not that. Because at that point, again, my dream is like, I'm going to die and people aren't going to know that I'm gay. And obviously, if that's your dream, like, you need to tell as few people as possible. Um, but I remember Jesus just saying, like, let's put a pin in that and maybe think about that a little more. Um, and so I think a reality that I started to wrestle with was the reality that there was something really important about having that part of my life be known, at least by somebody.
Mm.
Because I think when no one is aware of that aspect of your experience, it can be really easy to hear people say, like, I love you, and to hear their love with an asterisk next to it, that makes you wonder, like, well, they think they love me, but they think they love me as a straight person, and like, would they still feel the same way? Like, would they still respect and admire me in the way they do right now if they actually knew sort of the totality of my experience? And it seems to me that there's something fundamental about the human experience where we're designed to know the fullness of the love of God by experiencing that through other people. Right, when God in early Genesis says to Adam, like, it's not good for the man to be alone, like, let's make another one of these. There's a lot going on in that passage, obviously, but I don't think he's just saying, like, procreation is a two-player game, like, we gotta populate this place. I think he's also saying, like, that for human beings, like, yes, Adam is already in perfect relationship with God, and that's beautiful, but there's also a sense in which Adam needs infleshed companionship. Um,
Mm.
like,
Mhm.
he needs other human beings, other images of God through whom he can see the God in whose image he is created. Um, and so I think it's really important that we be able to see the face of God by seeing it reflected in one another. And so in that sense,